Hello everybody, it's Clint. Welcome to Sweetcast. I have a cold, so I didn't post a video yesterday, and today we'll see how I can get through this without coughing. Let's see if that works. Anyway, I got new comps in today, and that's for issue number 3 here of Downcast, not volume 3, issue 3. These are actual single issues of the book, and I think that's obvious to a lot of comic readers, but maybe you're new to comics and you don't understand that. I've had questions, and I realized that with so many different publications, I have to make it simple for people. So I think I'm gonna get infographic at some point. Anyway, we looked at number 1. The interesting thing about this is these were done by 3 separate printers, and you can kind of tell this one is bagged and boarded, so it changes the color slightly, but you can really tell with the logo, with the reds, that they're slightly different. They all turned out great, and I'm happy with them all, but I gotta say, this new printer I like quite a bit. The way that the colors turned out on this just really pop. It turned out really nice. Anyway, so we talked about number 1 quite a bit. Number 2, I want to do a little interior comparison here, and I gotta find, there we go. This page right here was a famous enough. I mean, I posted this on the campaign in Downcast number 1, and it was, the fantastic thing about it is as soon as I posted it online on the Indiegogo campaign, I noticed that people were swiping the original digital to do color variations. So I saw this page on DeviantArt with different colorists trying their hands on the colors. So that was pretty fun to see that in action. Really fun page, one of my favorite ones in all of Downcast, but also in particular the first volume. So that's issue 2. Looks great. And if you compare that newsprint with some of this newsprint, which is obviously colored different, there's different color tones. What is this? Oh, this is a ad. Okay, very interesting. Now I want to go to that website. I was like, this isn't my page. So anyway, really cool. There are ads in here. There we go. There's another ad. But it is fun to sort of see all this out. Now, if you compare the colors, I actually think the interiors are fairly similar. I wouldn't say that there's a big difference. I wish I could find one with the yellows going on in there as well. It is different though. But on this issue 3, there are a few things. This is the beginning of volume 2 of Downcast, and this is actually a good place to start because I thought, like when I wrote the script for this, it was interesting with how you could do a flashback. So spoiler alerts here, this is a character named Duggard, who's one of my favorite characters. He's been fantastic character, and he tells them he has a witness that can help them free their father from prison, essentially. And the way that they go into flashback is he's explaining what's happening, and then we cut into the flashback. There's a witness that sees something super sketchy like a bomb and takes a picture, and then when we're going back at a flashback, we have this 58 millimeter lens with a reflection in it, and then going back to Duggar. That worked out so well for a flashback. It was just so fun. Yeah, the colors changed. Usually you see sepia or something like that. Everything here is basically bathed in blue, but I really liked how this turned out. Nacho did crush the line art on this, and then Damien with the colors. It was super subtle, but it just made a lot of sense. Anyway, these turned out really well. A little fisheye lens and some gravity action there as well. Fun issue. For those of you that have been picking it up and reading it, really appreciate you for supporting it. I don't want to spoil everything. There we go. There's some yellows. Different yellows, oranges maybe. Yeah, it turned out really cool. Anyway, really appreciate it. Comments on the books coming out from the Alterna campaign. It's been just really fun to see people getting single issues and reading the series. And I think if you've been into the series, right now issue 4 is on the crowdfunding campaign, but you know what that means is next is issue 5, and that's the first appearance of the Monstro, and it really is me being able to do exactly what I wanted to do with Downcast, but I wasn't sure if I'd have enough room to tell a story. Uh, anyway, just wanted to share some of this getting comps. It's super fun. It's one of those moments in comics that most people dream about how cool it would be, but it easily gets buried in all of the things you have to do and sort of the chores that go along with making comics, that you have to take a moment to really sit down and enjoy these for everything that they are. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video and hopefully with a clear speaking voice. Thanks. See you in the next video.